All right, so you got three of the most relaxing options possible. You have sleeping, chilling with music, or meditation. If you had told teenage me that I would be sitting in a dark room doing absolutely nothing, or I'm outside listening to the birds chirping for like 10 to 20 minutes straight, no distractions, no nothing, I would have called you crazy. I would have thought, this is the stupidest fucking thing ever. No hate to the birds, by the way. They're like chill as fuck. I actually like their ambiance. So my story with meditation is that it all started in my senior year of high school. I was going through a hard patch in my life, and I was just struggling to keep my thoughts straight, and I was overthinking, and there was all these what ifs. And then my best friend had come to me with advice about trying meditations. He's like, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but like, just try it, 10 minutes, you can do more or less, just sit there, no thoughts, no worries, let go of everything. I had given it some time before I actually started doing it, but I wanted to do better for myself. And he had compiled a note, like one of those Apple notes of like listing things I can do that I can better myself. And it was advice, and I was like, he actually put so much work into this on his own time. And I was so grateful. And meditation was one of the ones, and he had it all capitalized, so I was like, okay, I guess I gotta do this. Probably much like you, I had heard the benefits of meditation, but I didn't actually believe it for what they were. It took until my best friend did it and told me until I finally tried it. So I'm hoping I can have the same effect on you, because it is fucking awesome, dude. I love meditation so much. Like, this is one of the topics I've been so excited to talk about. This is a daily practice for me. I start my mornings with meditation. I finished mine like an hour 30 ago. I woke up straight outside. I had my dog chilling with me too. Yeah, that's right. There's this amazing app called Medito that really eases you into the process. It starts from 1-minute meditations going up to increments of 20. And there's guides, there's self-love affirmations, there's gratefulness, there's all sorts of things that are integrated into this meditation app to keep you, one, aligned with your goal, and two, focused on something greater, something a bit more impactful than just sitting down and doing nothing. Because that thought can turn off a lot of people from something like this. I mean, how do we focus if we're just consuming technology all day? Social media influencers, and something's always going on social media. It's a constant state of doing. Humans are not meant for that. We need to just chill, man. Like, just like brain break, you know? Think about it when you were in like preschool. Remember those times you would just take a nap in the middle of the day? Humans need rest. It doesn't matter what age we are, we need a break. If we can't give that to ourselves, we're going to go mad. I took it to a bit of an extreme. I had after school sports. So basically, after every school day, I would sit in my car and I would just turn up the air full blast and just noise cancel headphones, meditate. I'm sure there was all sorts of kids looking at me in the parking lot like, what the fuck is this guy doing? And I wasn't sitting there but I was like upright, and my hands were down here like this, and I was just still. So I'm sure if anybody saw me through the windows, they thought I was crazy. But that's just an extreme. And honestly, who the fuck cares? Like, I think about it now, like, I don't care. I was doing something that really helped me in the long term, because that was something I needed. I needed that break after long days worth of school. work or whatever I had going on, it was a sort of warm up to the mental strain I had during my track running, because your mind matters more than your muscles, I feel like, in a sport like that. All your anxious thoughts will stop when you do it. Your mind will be at ease. It'll feel like there's no problems because you're letting go of all of them. Just being present in that moment. Now what I do when I'm on campus is I go to different spots around and just meditate. One day I'm at the community center, one day I'm in the foresty area, one day I'm up by the fountain by my school. Like, I'm in different places meditating. I'm just taking all of nature in and everything it has to offer. I'm being present in my life. Something that we can't do unless we learn to chill. I also wanted to add that I see more of my campus. I see more life in general. And that's great. And you know, you don't have to meditate with your eyes closed and going om and like crossing your legs and no, you don't have to do all that. That's just, I feel like that's something that's just been like popularized for some reason, and it makes like meditation seem like a very weird thing when it's just like being present, man. It's just being here. Being in your surroundings, acknowledging the things around you, but not thinking too hard about them. For example, instead of analyzing why the birds chirp while you're hearing them, you just let it be and you just hear the birds chirp. You don't think a second thought about it. You hear it and then you move on. You're back in the moment. You're back to focusing on your breath or just listening. Still no hate to the birds. But I feel like you'd learn to fall in love with the process. It's really grounding and you feel more in control of life, more in control of your thoughts, more in control. Because I'll admit it, I'm a control freak. That's a very bad thing. But when I do my meditations, I feel like I'm a little bit more control in my life. Any anxious thoughts I have, just take it to a meditation and you'll feel a lot better. The best way I can describe it is like being a slave to your thoughts. Your brain is your biggest ally and also your biggest enemy. You know, if I got a problem, I'll be meditating on it. Like, anything that's going on, I just stop, pause, and like, I realize after a meditation that it's not that crazy deep. Like, things will be okay. I mean, I'm still here in one piece. I've made it through. Every time I thought I didn't, I made it through. But that's just the story of how I got into meditating, and I hope you can too, after hearing my experience. It's really great. You should not be sleeping on this one. I also wanted to say that I could be that person for you all the time. I could be the one to guide you through these processes or give you mental clarity, keep you accountable. I'd love to do that for you. I'm doing one-on-one coaching calls. I have my Calendly link in the description below. So if you want, you can sign up, we can have a time, and we could just do a one-on-one talk, and whatever issues or struggles you have, I'd love to talk them out with you, maybe give you mental clarity. I'm all for that. And I love that part, that you guys can come out and see me. I'd really like to get to know you on a deeper level. So, if you're willing, please check the link down below, but if not, that's okay. I'm here for you always. And good luck on your meditations.